Hey man, the GM told me I've got a tag team match tonight. I hope you don't mind, but ask for you as my partner.
As we come back to haunt ya.
You know, I was in a tag team match last week against the World Heavyweight Champion, and I've got to say, I wasn't impressed. I can say for a fact that in a pure wrestling contest, I'm the greatest superstar there is, and he knows it. You better watch your mouth, pal. I guarantee that this won't be the last time I'm in the ring with you, and then we'll put your little theory to the test.
Now what's he doing out here? This isn't a handicap match.
Oh man, JR, he's got that locked in good and tight. I think he's trying to cripple him.
Here comes the backup, and not a minute too soon.
Look, I know you're upset, but the trainers are looking at Shelton Benjamin right now, and there's really nothing you can do. You've still got a main event match tonight, so get ready.
Well, don't blame me, 'cause it's not my world. I didn't make the mess you got.
Good Lord! Here we go again! Can somebody, anybody, stop this animal before he cripples someone?
He's no animal. He's a man on a mission, JR. And he's not going to let up until he's wearing that championship gold.
I'm glad to see you guys have recovered from last week, but I've got some bad news, champ. To get a certain rival of yours to sign with Raw, I had to promise him at least one title match of his choosing. He wants your title in an ultimate submission match at Backlash.
Whoa, an ultimate submission match? That's a tough one. Better dust off some submission moves, or you'll have to wrestle the whole match without tapping out at all. You retain the championship in a draw or disqualification.
Worry about the ultimate submission title match later. You've got your challenger and his buddy in a tornado tag team match tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you live on pay-per-view to WWE Backlash.
We've got a lot of great matches tonight, JR, but none of them tops the Ultimate Submission title match.
We are guaranteed to see some impressive mat wrestling, that's for sure, King.
I can't wait.
That was one for the ages. These two warriors fought to the very brink of human endurance.
Wow, I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen a championship match like that before.
And I don't know if we ever will again, King. Good Lord, what a war!
Hey there, champ. What's up?
Junior, if I was the champ, I think I'd be a bit more careful with the belt so that it, doesn't end up in the wrong hands, okay? I like the look of that gold.
Me too. You mind if we hang on to this for a while?
I didn't hear a no.
What a heinous, cowardly act!
That's no way to treat a champion.
Last week, we saw one of the most shocking displays of unprofessionalism I've ever seen in all my days in sports entertainment. So right now, I want the World Heavyweight Champion to come down to the ring. I think I speak for every WWE fan when I say that what happened last week was unacceptable. I mean, how could you just leave your title belt laying around there like that? That's a championship belt. No one touches that but the champ. And it's the champ's job to make sure of it.
I've got to agree with our general manager, champ. You don't seem to have much respect for this title, so maybe I should hold on to it for a little while longer.
Maybe it's time we see if either of you deserve to wear that belt. We're going to have a non-title match tonight in this very ring. Which one of those two do you want to take on, champ?
Looks like the champ's made up his mind, and frankly, I'd hate to be a belt thief about right now.
Well, he looks brave, but how's he gonna feel when it's just him and the champ together in the ring later tonight?
You know, I was looking at last week's ratings, and the highest rated segment of the show was the grudge match between the champ and his choice of opponents. So tonight, we're going to have a non-title triple threat match between the champion and both opponents. And if the champ should not win tonight's triple threat, then he'll defend his title against tonight's winner this Sunday at Bad Blood.
I can't remember the last time I saw such a civilized title challenge, JR.
These guys are class acts, no doubt about it. What sportsmanship, and what a title match it's going to be this Sunday at Bad Blood. We're here tonight, live on pay-per-view at Bad Blood. Jim Ross here with Jerry, the King Lawler at ringside. And King, what a show we've got tonight.
A lot of great matches planned for tonight, JR, but I think the main event's gonna steal the show.
The World Heavyweight title is on the line tonight. Folks, you don't want to miss this one. The champion has retained his title. My God, what a match.
I don't know how we're gonna follow that one up, JR.
I know you all came out here to see the World Heavyweight Champion in action tonight, right? You want to see the champ put his title on the line because nothing gets a crowd more pumped up than seeing a title match. Am I right? Well, tonight is your lucky night because the champ is going to face off against two other of this brand's top superstars in a steel cage. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that you all deserve to see an actual title match, so the belt will not be on the line. But hey, you can all pretend, right? That's admirable, champ, but unfortunately for these people, I still make the rules around here, and my decision stands.
Can you believe the carnage? And for what? There was no title at stake. The fans deserve more, and frankly, so do the combatants. Love them or hate them.
You heard Eric Bischoff, JR. The fans didn't deserve to see a title match here tonight. They still got a great match, though, so what's there to complain about?
I was just looking over the ratings of last week's cage match, and they're through the roof. SmackDown didn't have anything that could touch them.
Well, I've heard of champions that didn't want to risk their titles, but I've never heard of a general manager who didn't.
I don't think the fans are gonna like this, JR. Wow, that was a real main eventer. Those two had one heck of a fight, even if it wasn't a championship match.
I find it hard to believe that this can go on, King. How much longer can Eric Bischoff continue to protect his champion with non-title matches?
What a kidder. Of course not. Now go get ready, champ.
Look at that, JR. He just won $10,000. Oh, man, this is his lucky day. I wonder what I'd buy if I won $10,000. Maybe a trip to the pet store, if you know what I mean.
Well, there's one thing you can't buy with $10,000, and that's a championship. $10,000 is a heck of a distraction, but for my money, I'd rather see a title match. On pay-per-view here at SummerSlam. Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And King, what an event we've got tonight.
You're not kidding, JR. A six-man elimination chamber match for the World Heavyweight title.
6 superstars trapped inside of 10 tons of unforgiving steel. Every 60 seconds, another superstar is released into the chamber. The last superstar left standing once everyone else has been eliminated is the champ.
This is not a match that favors the champ, JR. If I were him, I'd be begging to enter sixth once the other 5 guys have beaten each other to a pulp.
I can't believe I got pressured into doing this. An elimination chamber match for the title? There's no way you're going to walk out of there as champ. You might not walk out, period.
Superstars in the Elimination Chamber to do it, by God.
It's incredible, JR. It's unbelievable. What an incredible match.
If you look up Slobberknocker in the dictionary, this is exactly what you'd see.
No one can accuse the champ of not being a fighting champion anymore.
Well, champ, I hope you're feeling up to defending your belt because I'm giving you a big title defense tonight. Hold it. Hold everything. You almost got away with it, Mr. Referee. You almost put yourself in a position to screw over the man who just recently beat you. But I just saw security tape that showed it was in fact you who knocked our scheduled referee out cold right before you found him. So regardless of the way this match has turned out, I have no choice but to render this referee wannabe's decision null and void. His decision does not count and the match must go on. Since we still need a legitimate referee, I guess I'll just have to do it myself.
Now hold on. This match is over. We've already had the decision.
Looks like he's restarting the match, King. Good Lord, the decision's been reversed.
Is the match over now, or is he going to restart it again?
The match is over, King, but I think the controversy is just...
I know there was some controversy at the end of last week's show, and there's a lot of people who are wondering, who's the World Heavyweight Champion? You see, it turns out that the special referee I appointed for the match was the one who knocked out the original referee. Once I found out what really happened, I made a beeline for the ring and threw the special referee out of the arena. And in the best interest of fairness, I nullified the decision and restarted the match. And as it happens, I had no choice but to reverse the original decision. I see your point, but it sets a very dangerous precedent if superstars attack and replace referees and I allow their decisions to stand.
Look, everyone in the arena heard the restart bell. It's not my fault that you weren't paying attention when the match restarted. I beat you, fair and square. The championship is mine, and it's gonna stay mine.
Hold on. Last time I checked, I was still the general manager of this brand, and you won the second decision, but you also quite clearly lost the first one.
Give me a break. If either one of you deserved to wear that belt, you wouldn't be crying in the middle of the ring. I lost my last title match, but you don't hear me crying. I did something about it.
If you really want to do something about it, why don't you come down to this ring right now?
Everybody shut up. Tonight, the three of you will face off in a non-title triple threat match to blow off some steam. I'm going to take everyone's input under advisement, and I'll give you my decision next week.
We're going to have to wait another week for Eric Bischoff's ruling on the championship.
Wait another week? I don't think these three can wait another week.
I finally made a decision regarding the disputed title. We're going to have a rematch of the original title match from 2 weeks ago, and to make absolutely sure there's no controversy over the finish, I'm making it a last man standing match.
You're making a rematch for the title? What about me? Where's my rematch?
You blew your shot at a rematch when you attacked the WWE official 2 weeks ago. If you lay your hands on a referee tonight, you'll be suspended without pay.
The fate of the disputed championship will be decided tonight in a last man standing match.
It's gonna be, well, it's gonna be a slobber knocker, JR. Superstars out, JR. What happens now?
I hope you're enjoying yourself in that ring, pal, because it's the last time you're going to be in a ring for a while. You're suspended until after Unforgiven this Sunday. Now get the hell out of my ring. And to settle this title dispute once and for all, we're going to have a ladder match at the pay-per-view to determine who the true champion is.
A ladder match this Sunday at Unforgiven for the title.
Maybe we'll finally have a champion when it's all said and done, JR.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to WWE's Unforgiven. I'm Tim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler. And King, what a main event we've got tonight.
You said it, JR. The World Heavyweight Championship will be decided tonight in a ladder match.
Two men will enter the ring for a no-holds-barred contest. The first one to reach the championship belts hanging above the ring walks out of here as the champion.
It's going to be a heck of a match, JR. I can't wait.
He did it. By God, he did it. Oh, what a match.
We've got an undisputed champ again, JR.
I'd watch your back, pal. You're a marked man. How marked? Word is there's a $100,000 bounty on your head.
Mr. McMahon, it is absolutely inexcusable that someone would put a price on my champion's head. If he can't compete, Raw loses ratings and revenue.
A full investigation is underway, and I guarantee that we're going to figure out who put the price on your champion's head. In the meantime, I think it would be best for the champ to lay low for a few weeks until this settles down.
That sounds like a great idea, Mr. McMahon.
What the? Those damn mercenaries are fighting over who gets the bounty. The champion isn't some animal. He's a human being, damn it.
He's a marked man, JR. I hate to say it, but maybe he is safer on SmackDown.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the SmackDown roster, Raw's own heavyweight champion. I think you'll find out that we do things a little differently on SmackDown, and we're a little tougher than you're used to. For instance, here's something that your old GM didn't have the guts to say. If anyone on this show tries to claim any kind of bounty tonight, they'll be fined $150,000 and suspended for a month. So go and get ready, champ, because tonight's main event is a non-title match between you and Rey Mysterio. The way, I am granting you the honor of representing SmackDown in a very special Survivor Series match this Sunday. After all, you can't defend your title on your own show, and if you're not in the pay-per-view, you won't get paid. Just sign on the dotted line. Good luck out there tonight.
That was a hell of a match, champ, but now I've got something important to say. As you know, I've had my people trying to figure out who put the price on your head, and even I was shocked when they told me. You see, it was Kurt Angle. He figured if it wasn't safe for you, you'd have to leave Raw, which would hurt Raw by taking one of their champions away. But I've since spoken to Eric Bischoff, champ, and you're hereby returned to Raw with a title match this Sunday at Survivor Series.
All right, I admit it. But Mr. McMahon, you're the last person who should criticize someone for being cutthroat. Would you have done any less to me before I came to work for you?
You know, you have a point there.
And it was worth it for this. A signed contract giving me the right to put that man right there in a match representing SmackDown this Sunday at Survivor Series.
You know, he's right. He's got the contract.
Raw's caught between a rock and a hard place.
Because this conflict requires a final resolution, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a six-man Hell in a Cell match for the title.
A cross-brand Hell in a Cell match this Sunday for the title.
And bragging rights. Don't forget that, Cole. SmackDown's gonna show Raw what real superstars are made of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Survivor Series live on pay-per-view. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and what a spectacle this co-promotion of Raw and SmackDown is going to be.
No doubt about it, JR. Raw and SmackDown superstars trying to survive Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight title.
This ought to be one for the ages. It's not every day that the Raw superstars find themselves in the ring against a SmackDown superstar. You can literally feel the tension in the air. He did it. By God, he did it. He survived. He retained the title. And he beat both Raw and SmackDown superstars to do it. What a match.
What a great victory for him, JR. And more importantly, what a great victory for Raw. This is a Survivor Series to remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 4 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, a co-production of Raw and SmackDown. And I've decided this champion right here will defend his World Heavyweight title belt at the pay-per-view. Now, champ, I'm putting you in a non-title single match tonight to make sure that you're in shape for...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got a little problem with you calling that title his championship. Everyone knows he couldn't out-wrestle me one-on-one. I deserve a title shot for his belt at the Royal Rumble.
Listen, I run the show around here, not you. If you want a title shot, you'll have to earn it like every other guy in the locker room.
You know what, Bischoff? You're full of it. You can't get away with ignoring a superstar like me. You better remember that Raw isn't the only brand in town.
Raw isn't the only brand in town. What do you mean by that?
I don't know, JR, but it can't be any good.
Yeah, I said my piece tonight, but I could really use a hand next week. That's right, like we talked about before. So, can I count on you for some help next week? History aside, Kurt, I won't forget this. I owe you one.
What the? Is he actually asking Kurt Angle for help?
That can't be it, JR. There's got to be another explanation.
Well, if there is, King, I can't come up with it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm good old JR Tim Ross here with Jerry, the King Lawler. And what a kickoff we've got tonight, King.
You got that right, JR. We're going to find out who the #1 contender will be for the World Heavyweight Championship at the Royal Rumble.
And that match is about to begin right now.
The choices of many will add up to none.
That's Charlie Haas. What the hell is Haas doing on Raw?
The referee never saw the low blow, JR. How could this have happened?
I've got a better question for you, King. Why would a SmackDown superstar interfere in a Raw title? Let that be a lesson to Kurt Angle. Don't mess with Raw.
Well, it ain't come, and there you go. The more that you think.
I know a lot of you were upset with what happened during last week's #1 contender match. Well, I spoke with Mr. McMahon earlier today and asked him, in the interest of fairness, to get a little revenge on SmackDown right here tonight on Raw. As payback for last week's interference, Mr. McMahon has given me permission to put not one, but 2 SmackDown superstars in a match tonight. So I'm putting them in a tag team tables match against the superstar of my choice. And his partner, who will be none other than Raw's own World Heavyweight Champion. And as far as our backstabbing #1 contender, well, I've given him the night off. I don't want him getting anywhere near the champ until this Sunday at the Royal Rumble.
Raw's gonna get a little payback here tonight, JR. I can't wait.
send a message to Kurt Angle.
The Royal Rumble title match this Sunday isn't just a match. It's going to be a war to settle the score between Raw and SmackDown.
The Royal Rumble is here. This is a live pay-per-view event and a joint promotion of Raw and SmackDown. And what an event it's going to be, folks. I'm good old JR Jim Ross, along with my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Law.
This is going to be amazing, JR. 30 superstars in the ring, fighting it out to see who'll get a title opportunity before WrestleMania. And speaking of titles, we've got another great main event tonight.
That's right, King. I'm looking forward to tonight's World Heavyweight title match. There are rumors that if the #1 contender wins the title, he's going to jump to SmackDown and take the title with him.
Hey, all's fair in love and war, JR. And like it or not, Raw and SmackDown are at war. And I predict that Raw's gonna win.
Oh, would you look at that? Bringing in a SmackDown superstar to the ring with him.
I don't like this at all, JR. He's got no business here. Go back to SmackDown.
What an incredible match. What an incredible champion. He went into the Royal Rumble as the champ, and he came out of it the champ.
I love it, JR. He had a lot of stuff going against him when he showed up tonight, but now he's going home with the title, and that's all that matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my great honor to present the winner of the Royal Rumble.
He defeated 29 other superstars to earn an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship.
As the winner of the Royal Rumble match, you are entitled to a World Heavyweight title match in 3 weeks' time.
That's right. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get into the ring with that joke of a champ. I'm going to tear him apart, and I'm walking out with his title.
The challenger certainly seems ready. For his sake, I hope the champion is as well.
Listen, I know that you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I just wanted to tell you that in my opinion, you're going to go down in the books as one of the greatest champions ever. That guy may have won the Rumble, but he's still full of crap, and everyone knows it. I can't wait to see you take him down in a few weeks.
Help! I need some medical help over here!
What the? There's a man down!
Looks like someone took him out, JR. I wonder if this has anything to do with what he said earlier tonight.
The champion will be the special referee tonight in a match involving the #1 contender.
That seems like a conflict of interest to me, JR. I hope Eric Bischoff has thought this one through. Look out!
Cahoots are beating the hell out of the champion.
It was a setup, JR. They had this planned all along.
I think you're right, King. And I bet my Oklahoma Cowboy boots that they set up last week's assault as well.
You know, a lot of people are wondering why I did what I did last week. Well, the simple fact of the matter is, everything I've said over the past few weeks is true. I said the World Heavyweight Champion is going to go down in history as one of the greatest champs of all time, because it's true. So if he goes to WrestleMania as the champion and wins, people might start to say that he's an even greater WWE superstar than me. They might start to forget about all I've done, and I'm just not going to let that happen.
Don't worry about that. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna win at WrestleMania. See, the problem with that punk is that he believes his own hype. He thinks he's the greatest wrestler to ever step foot in a WWE ring. His ego is totally out of control. He doesn't even realize that all the boys in the back and all of these fans want to see him lose that title and get the beating of his life.
You're on.
The challenge has been accepted.
There's a lot of bad blood here tonight, JR, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it flowing by the end of the night.
He looks like he didn't have the nerve to come out here alone. The champion is beating the hell out of his opponent, and the #1 contender doesn't have the guts to get in there and stop him.
I'll tell you, JR, next week's World Heavyweight title match is going to be, well, it's going to be a slobber knocker.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Oklahoma's own Jim Ross, along with Jerry the King Lawler. And King, could you imagine a bigger main event than the one we've got here tonight?
No way, JR. A World Heavyweight title match right here on Raw? It doesn't get any bigger than that.
What the heck is Kurt Angle doing here? This isn't SmackDown.
I know you're all wondering why I'm here, so I'll get right to the point. WrestleMania is 1 month away, and so I'm proposing we make it the biggest WrestleMania ever. I'm proposing that in the main event, for the first time ever at WrestleMania, a unification match for the WWE and World Heavyweight titles. Both brands' champions compete in one match to prove which brand is the dominant brand in sports entertainment. So what do you say, Eric Bischoff? Have you got the guts to put your title on the line?
Have I got the guts? Look at my career up to this point. Look at my history of uncompromising success, and that history will continue to be written beginning at WrestleMania. Of course I accept.
The World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE title will be unified at WrestleMania, King.
I can't believe it, JR. Just when I thought tonight's event couldn't be any bigger, this happens. It's incredible.
He did it! He retained the World Heavyweight Championship! What an incredible champion!
He's on his way to WrestleMania, JR, where he's going to face the WWE Champion in a unification match. I can't wait to see what's going to happen between now and then.
The road to WrestleMania is never a smooth one, King, and I predict that this year's won't be any different. Just a few short weeks away from the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to Monday Night Raw.
You know, JR, there's already so many incredible matches being made for WrestleMania, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the main event. World Heavyweight Champion versus WWE Champion in a title unification match.
That's right, King. The undisputed title returns at WrestleMania, and the two greatest WWE superstars in the world today will battle for it.
And you just know that Raw's own World Heavyweight Champ is going to win it and prove that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
I'm sick and tired of this blind loyalty to Raw. You people are nothing but sheep. Bischoff has done nothing but screw me over for months. Everyone knows and believes that I should be wearing the World Heavyweight Championship around my waist.
You know, I'm getting a little sick of all your whining and complaining. I don't have a lot of love for our World Heavyweight Champion, but he's representing Raw at WrestleMania. So maybe you should show a little team spirit. Of course, that's assuming that the rumors are true and you're not planning on jumping to Smackdown after WrestleMania. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that our brand comes out on top. The best way to do that would be for our GM to give me a title shot right here, tonight, so I can go on to WrestleMania as the champ and win the title unification match.
Some mighty strong words there from the World Heavyweight Champion.
Hold it. What do you think you're doing? We're less than 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. We need a little brand unity around here, guys. We can't afford a title feud right now. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You guys obviously have some issues to settle, and the champ needs to keep off the ring rust. So I'll make a non-title triple threat match tonight between the three of you, and that match is next.
We're still 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. but we're going to see all three of those superstars in the ring tonight. It's going to be a real slobber knocker.
I hope no one decides to take liberties with the champ, JR.
What the? They're supposed to be on SmackDown. What are they doing here?
Looks like they're trying to take out the World Heavyweight Champions before WrestleMania, JR.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Thank goodness he showed up.
This is disgusting. He's completely turned his back on Raw.
This isn't good, JR. This isn't good at all.
You know, I can't believe how easy it was for you guys to ambush the World Heavyweight Champion last week. Not only did no one come out to help him, one of his fellow Raw superstars helped you set him up. If that's what passes for brand loyalty here, I guess we know who's coming home after WrestleMania with the undisputed title. Is that so? Well, champ, which one of us do you want to take on? Take your pick.
The World Heavyweight Champion has just challenged all three SmackDown superstars to a six-man tag team match.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, JR, but on the other hand, it beats getting ambushed from behind backstage.
That was a hellacious slice of WrestleMania we just saw there, King.
I know, JR. I wonder if that's a sign of things to come, or if it'll be a different story when the champions have to face each other one-on-one.
That's Kurt Angle. What's he doing here?
I've got a proposition for Eric Bischoff regarding the WWE World Heavyweight Title Unification match this Sunday at WrestleMania. A match as big as this should be an epic battle between two of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. And that's why we want to make it a Hell in a Cell match.
I'm sorry, but we don't think that a Hell in a Cell match will do for the title unification.
What? Is the World Heavyweight Champion afraid to meet the WWE Champion in a Hell in a Cell?
No, just the opposite. He thinks it isn't enough. We want to make it a 3 stages of hell match. First match, a no disqualification single match. Second match, a first blood match. Third match, a Hell in a Cell match. Now, nothing's set in stone yet. We can always change that if your champion is afraid to.
He's not afraid of anything. You've got your 3 stages of hell match, and I hope you choke on it this Sunday.
King, I can't believe it. A 3 stages of hell match for the undisputed title this Sunday at WrestleMania.
I'll be surprised if either champion survives that match, JR.
God, the champion is ready for this Sunday. He's ready to bring the undisputed title home to Raw.
This guy's incredible, JR. I don't think there's a superstar on the SmackDown roster who can hold a candle to him.
Would you look at that team? I don't think the Raw superstars have ever been more focused or unified than they.
It's great to see, JR, especially with so much on the line this Sunday at WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania, the showcase of the Immortals, Jim Ross, here with my broadcast partner, Jerry Lawler, welcoming you live on pay-per-view.
They don't get any bigger than this one, JR. WrestleMania is the absolute pinnacle of sports entertainment, and it really is where it all begins again. After it's over, the WWE is never going to be the same.
Tonight we will all witness what will go down as a landmark match in WWE history, a 3 stages of hell championship match at WrestleMania. And to ensure that this match is treated with the respect that it deserves, I vow to personally fire any superstar who interferes with the match or the participants. Likewise, if any physical altercation should take place before the match between the participants, the instigating superstar will be fired.
You heard Mr. McMahon, JR. He isn't fooling around.
As well he shouldn't, King. This might be the most important match of all time.
Or am I just drifting with the flow?
I'm sorry to hear that, because that's exactly what I'm going for. And that means you're in for a very disappointing evening. May the best man win.
Undisputed champion. He just won the biggest match of his entire career.
That settles the question of which brand is the dominant brand in sports entertainment, right?
Cut the music! Cut the music! I don't care if this is WrestleMania. Hold on just a second. Look, after what I just saw happen in this ring, I have a confession to make. I mean, I think I've had you all wrong. I doubted your courage. I doubted your ability. And I even doubted your testicular fortitude. I mean, you're the undisputed champion. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I apologize. I'm sorry. And to make it up to you, I, Kurt Angle, would like to extend to you a personal invitation to join my show and defend your championship on SmackDown. What do you say, champ?
I don't believe what I'm hearing. He's the undisputed champ, but he's Raw's undisputed champ. He can't jump ship now. That Kurt Angle is a snake. Don't go, champ. Don't go.
Cut the music!
Oh, no. Not again, JR. Wait a second. It's Mr. McMahon. He's probably coming down to congratulate the champion on unifying the titles. This is going to be great.
Well, what an overwhelming accomplishment you've achieved tonight, and what a way to end WrestleMania. You must be very proud of yourself. And the truth is, you should be. Today you stand on the highest pinnacle that there's ever been in this great business. Well, actually, let me correct myself. Today you stand on the second highest pinnacle. You see, you have indeed won your championship match at WrestleMania, and I believe you are the #1 superstar in sports entertainment today. And though congratulations are definitely in order for these accomplishments, I need to remind you of just one thing you're not, and that's the boss. Yes, you may indeed be a great champion today, but Vincent Kennedy McMahon will always be the boss. You'll do well to remember that, by the way. So keeping that in mind, do you have anything to say to your adoring public?
He can't do that. He can't attack Mr. McMahon. He can't attack the boss.
I guess from now on, we'll have to see who the boss really is. Here at the close of WrestleMania, Mr. McMahon may have finally met his match.